Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Decepticon Warrior Thundercracker. This is the G1 reissue for the Transformers the Movie packaging, a lot like the Starscream that we saw before. So this will be an unboxing video because this is basically a G1 repaint. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. So yeah, and this is what the box looks like right here from that point, and then you can see the transformation kind of steps, and then you can see this is their plastic free packaging, and here's the stuff on the back, and you can see that that is what's going on with the description, and here's the tech spec, and it's a little bit truncated from the original G1, but that's okay. And then here's a little bit of a picture of it just sitting there. So let's go on ahead and get this open. Since this is an unboxing video, I'm going ahead and get that open. Got this from Hasbro Pulse, just came in, so we want to take a quick look at it and see if they did a good job on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide this open. Alright, and hey, there. Alright, so I'll put that there for the moment. And then we can kind of see this is how he's packaged. So, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and put the box in the back here. All right, and I'm going to slice this. So, this has all of his accessories and whatnot. So, there we go. We'll have to do some more surgery with that in just a moment. Put that aside. Here are the instructions, and it's pretty much put all the wings on. That's kind of the instructions. But yeah, not too bad, huh? And yeah, let's see what else he comes with. All right. Oh yeah, and then this thing here, which is the thing that says small parts not for under children 3 years. So don't feed it to your children under 3 years. All right. Not sure you would want to do that with a collectible like this. So, you know, go buy him one of the Cyberverse jets or whatever. I forget. Earthspark. I think that's the newest one. I don't actually buy those. So, as I'm undoing this, and yes, yeah, I know that this hasn't been, we haven't had a video in a little bit. I've got some really, it's going to be a little bit after this one where I have our next video, but don't worry, I will be producing content and putting it up there as soon as I can. I'm just in the middle of something right now, you know, life finds a way, all that other kind of stuff. No, I'm not making dinosaurs. Anyway, so there we go. Just untwisting all that and pulling that out, and that's all there is for that piece. And then this is what it looks like. So let's open up this. I'm sure we'll find everything that we want in here. All right, so yeah, expect some more videos in the by the middle of May. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, so fortunately I think I was able to squeeze this one in. So alright, there's all the accessories he comes with, all the pieces. So let me go ahead and lower this a bit just a touch so we can get this in focus properly. Alright, so what do we got here? So I'm gonna go on ahead and put this guy in his jet mode. So in order to do that, yeah, we can always take off the wings. That's always an option. We'll have to pull this over here, flip this out, and then pull this together here, and then here and here, and then close that up. And then you want to take the wings, attach them thusly. There's one here, here's one there, and then I will get on to putting these on here. Put the back tail fins on, and we'll take a look at this, and then we'll put the other wings. If you've seen the G1 mold before, it's basically the same. There's not much of a difference here. So, and then you take the landing gear and you put it in there. Fun fact, Thundercracker was one of my first Transformers. So Okay, and then so there he is in his jet mode, right? So in his alt mode, if you will. Let's talk about like the other things he comes with. He comes with a Megatron gun, aren't we all happy, everybody? So he can do the same thing that Starscream does, and I assume that's just because this is a repaint of that one. So hey, great. And then he also comes with his two fists. They're painted gray, or they're cast in gray. Let's see here. They are cast in gray. So that he comes with his missile tips, which you could put in his jet mode like this, and they kind of stick out funky like that. So you push the button to release them, and they don't go flying across the room because they have weak springs. And then he comes with what everyone calls null rays, and that's what these things are. And this is what I prefer to mount them with. So you go ahead and just push them into the weapons here, and there you go. And those actually do kind of mount right there, right to the edge. Now, I will tell you right there that these kind of fit all right. They're not too bad, but yeah. So let's take a look here. Looks like the nose cone is just a touch off here, if you can see that. He's got some paint here on the cockpit. Yes, the cockpit does open, so you can do that. You can also put the landing gear in here. The instructions actually do say this. You can put the landing gear in there. You can see the paint job here. We got the two Decepticon symbols, and then we have this red and white stripe, which is pretty much typical. Not much else though. This is painted gray right here. And then this is not painted at all, so we don't have any paint there. On the underside, you can kind of see what's going on there. You know, kind of robot-y. So one thing to note, and this is, if you didn't notice this wing is incredibly loose on this one. So didn't have that problem with the Starscream, do have that problem with this one. So this one is a little bit tighter. So there's a way for you to use floor polish and to tighten that up, but only a slight bummer. So now these null rays do come off. Let's take a quick look at them, and we can see that they are pretty much gray. They're pretty much blue all the way around except for the trigger here. So yeah, and they do fire out with some amount of force. Let me put this thing away here. All right. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're dealing with there. Let's go on ahead and get this transformed, okay? And I'm going to go on ahead and just pull off everything. So I'll pull these off, pull those off, and then when I pull these off, we can leave those there. So let's go on ahead. What you do is you push these arms all the way through the top, and then bring them out to the front, thusly. And then we take this here, and then we right here, we bend it down like this so it curls around, and then this little notch will kind of notch into that area right there. It won't lock, it'll just notch there. Pull the head and then put the cone back like this, and then go ahead and pull these down, and then replace the wings. And I like to replace the wings here, one there, and then one here. And then we'll take let's take these. Now, usually if you just left these on, you could swing them up like that. And if that's what you want, that's fine. I usually don't. I never have. I always swap them. So, because if you went like this, they would be upside down. If you went like this, they'd be right side up. I prefer them right side up without the gap showing. So, whether the instructions show that or not, I don't care. That's the way I think it just looks better. So, and then you can take the wrists here, the fists, snap them on. They're very tight. Yeah, there we go. And then we can take these and then mount them here on his arms. And hey, hold on a second. I just fired that one way far away. There we go. Coming back. All right, so let me put that there. And here we go. We have Thundercracker in his robot mode. And yeah, he's a G1 bot. So let's take a look here, see what's different. We've got some paint here, just the gray paint. And then a little bit of paint down here. Everything else is pretty much the same, except for the face and the head and the side of the details here on the head. You can see the black right there. Not too bad. Red eyes. It's all right. Everything else looks pretty good there. Oh yeah, let's go on ahead. Just for storage, I'm going to put this in here. Back in the day, I think when these originally came out, they had Diaclone figures. I don't own any of those. I'm not that old. So you can also do the Megatron gimmick here, where you can plug in Megatron. Now, usually you'd be able to see, he can't hold it in this mode, so you've got to split it, and then you can put this on the top, which actually fits better than the Starscream, and then you can put this on the bottom here of his fist. There's a notch right there, and you could do that. I think it looks kind of funky when you do that, but it is possible to do. I just tend to take it off and just leave it like that, so that it just looks a lot better. All right, so let's go ahead and compare this to Starscream. This is the equivalent Starscream release. So yeah, we've got that going on there, and you can kind of see some of the differences in the paint and whatnot, because this thing is just pretty much a straight up repaint, right, of this guy right here. So, and then there's that Starscream. So that's the toy version. Minus the length on these null rays were never that long in the original toy version, but that's okay. Who's keeping count? And then, you know, if we wanted to do the last comparison, we can, you know, have, this is a reissue Optimus Prime. So yeah, you can kind of have that going on there if you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these aside. All right, so do I recommend this? Yeah, absolutely. If you like G1, if you're into collecting the G1, I definitely recommend just picking this up and adding it to your collection. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's G1 cool, right? So, so there you go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. More content is on the way, and I will talk to you guys later.